So let's listen what Ric Flair had to say about Luka. Luka was out of the playoffs. He had did something to his hamstring playing against OKC in the regular season game. And some people are calling Luka out. Some people are saying that Luka is faking his injury. Hey man, I I'm not in Luka's body. Pause. I don't know what's going on with him. All you can do is take him for his word. The training staff, the people that are behind the scenes that is knowing what is going on. But I will say this is that even if Luka Doncic did play against OKC, they still probably would have swept the Lakers. Simple as that. They still probably would have swept the Lakers. Luka doesn't play any defense. Luka is a liability on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm telling you right now, if Luka would have played, it would not have mattered to the OKC Thunder. Matter of fact, OKC was looking forward to play against Luka. OKC played bully ball against Luka. We all know Luka is a liability. We all know Luka doesn't like it when someone is very aggressive with him, and he doesn't like it. He complains to the refs all the time. But let's listen to what Ric Flair, Hall of Fame pro wrestler, let's listen to what he had to say about the situation dealing with Luka.
Why are we being hard on Luka, Rick?
Not being hard on Luka. I'm having fun. I'm such a Laker fan, and I just honestly believe. Of course, I don't know anything about the extent of his injury, but when the first time I saw it, I did the same thing to the quarterback for the 49ers a couple years ago. As I get back in the game, man, I've taken a cortisone shot and wrestled with a broken ankle, so I don't have much sympathy for the hamstring. But I know that they protect their future, and I don't blame them for that. They got guaranteed money. I knew George Mikan. I've been a Laker fan that long.
Let me tell you something, man. I agree somewhat to a degree what Ric Flair is saying. I believe a lot of times in the NBA that there are players that are protecting their careers. There are players, if they get a tweak with the ankle, a tweak with the hamstring, a tweak in their chest, their arm, they're not playing through injuries. Michael Jordan alluded to this years ago. He alluded to this when Michael Jordan played with the flu, and Michael Jordan played with a bum ankle as well. His knee was messed up. He had to get several drainage from his knees, and he still played. Let me tell you something, man. I miss those days. I miss those days tremendously when players, you got a finished product on the basketball court. When you went to a game, you saw players giving their all on the basketball court. And what you see now with low managing, and a lot of players that are not playing if they get a tweet because they don't want to get a serious injury, and we understand some of those things that you can't play. But let's be real, y'all. There's a whole lot of faking it out here in the NBA. I don't want to see OKC in the NBA Finals. I'm gonna just put it to you as simple as that. They're not really fun to watch, but at the end of the day, I'm going to give them their props. They play great as a team. They play great on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be hard to beat OKC in a 7-game series. And what Ric Flair is old school. Ric Flair is like, you getting paid $50 million. $50 million. Get your ass, do whatever you have to do. Take a cortisone shot, do whatever you have to do to get out there on the basketball court. Some people, are disagreeing with Ric Flair, but let me tell you something, man. I'm not going to just totally disagree what Ric Flair is saying. I know Shannon Sharp on his podcast, he came out and said that Ric Flair needs to chill out. But let me tell you this, Shannon. He's a fan. He's a fan of the NBA, and he wants to see the superstar players grind it out. He grinded it out when he was a professional wrestler. He knew that there was some kid that came there that's probably going to see him for, the last time or first time ever seeing Ric Flair. He wanted to put on a show no matter how he felt. Michael Jordan was the same way. Kobe Bryant was the same way. Let me just say this, man, is that it's a mental fortitude that you must have to go out there and play through pain. There's a mental fortitude. You have to say to yourself, I'm going to grind it out because I know that there's somebody in those stands that's seeing me the first time and they came a long way. They may have flew out here and I want to make sure I give them a show. I want to make sure that I put my best foot forward so they can feel like they got their money's worth. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Do you call fair or foul on what Ric Flair had to say about Luka Doncic? And I'm going to tell you something, man. The Lakers have some decisions to make. Allegedly, there's some sources out there that are saying that the Lakers are going to go after Giannis from the Milwaukee Bucks. And the package that could be included in that trade deal is Austin Reeves, but there are reports out there that Luka Doncic do not want the Lakers to trade Austin Reeves. He wants to continue to play alongside Austin Reeves. But I'm going to say this, man, you got to do something because if you keep the roster the way it is for the Lakers, they're not going to win the NBA championship. Luka's health is in question. You don't know if he's going to be able to hold up for an 82-game season. Especially he's always having these nagging injuries. Somebody needs to tell Luka, man, you got to take care of your body. Austin Reeves, you got to take care of your body. You can't have a 41-year-old LeBron James, taking all the necessary adjustments that he needs to do off the basketball court and taking care of his body, and you don't learn something from LeBron James to be able to withstand an 82-game season and to get your body and your mind prepared for the NBA playoffs. So y'all let me know in the comment section, man, is it fair or is it foul what Ric Flair had to say? Until next time, man, stay tuned to the next video.